Where's Mike? Mike, Diane and Dementia 15. Yesterday was garbage pickup day. They arrive at 8 a.m. for recycling and later in the day for bags. In the morning, I make a pot of coffee for us to start the day. When I went to place a paper filter inside the coffee maker, the inner plastic holder was gone. It was thrown out with the old coffee grounds from the day before. Fortunately, we retrieved the plastic item in the huge recycle bin before they collected the garbage. Later, we argued about a coffee mug that Diane wanted to place in the garbage. It was in perfect shape. She insisted. I deferred. I think with her dementia, she has been told no so often that she gets annoyed with the loss of autonomy. Then she gets stubborn. When that happens, look out. There is no point of making things worse. What the hell, it was a coffee mug. The next day, she served tea in a companion mug. Identical. Go figure. I spent 30 minutes rearranging all the items in the kitchen drawers. Forks mixed with spoons, knives and other instruments. No order. A real mishmash. Diane serves items on our smallest plates and provides a spoon rather than a fork and vice versa. The plates are so small I can barely hold them with my numb fingers. Thanks to my misadventure in Greece, 2 decades ago, much of my body is numb. My left hand is useless. Food invariably hangs over the side of Diane's tiny plates. In the kitchen, appropriate items are seldom used. The framed prints, pictures and other items sit on the floor or languish in the basement. We have many tasteful decorative items that used to hang on our walls in Niagara. She doesn't want to be here, so we have hung nothing on our walls for 2 years. They remain bare. Like Irish writer Samuel Beckett, she has become a minimalist. Her vocabulary is certainly reduced. Living with her will be like my experiences in the wild with no trace camping. There was no need for anything extraneous. Only the essentials were carried in canoe packs, and nothing was left behind. That's the problem. I no longer have a clue what makes up the essentials. What's garbage, and what's not? Objects are not a good measure of worth. And yet, we accumulate so many. Love is the only essential. Without love, we are reduced to miserable lives. Today in The Globe and Mail newspaper, I read a sad piece by Pico Iyer. He is a British-born essayist and novelist, known for his travel writing. He lamented the current extent of loss because of climate change. He documented how fires ravaged his California home. In fact, he conceded that he was lucky to escape. He chronicled many historic places he has visited that have drastically changed or been destroyed. Loss is a constant in life. Hemingway fashioned a classic on this theme of loss with his novel, The Old Man and the Sea, the story of Santiago, an aging fisherman, and his long struggle to catch a giant marlin. One of Santiago's beliefs is that a man can be destroyed but not defeated, a theme presented in most of Hemingway's stories. This is ironic given that Hemingway, like many of his family members, committed suicide. He used a shotgun after multiple electroshock sessions and declining mental stability. We lose friends, family, and items we thought important. Eventually, we lose our strength and vigor. Ultimately, like Hemingway, we lose everything. Shakespeare summed it up nicely with his 7 stages. Infancy. A helpless baby, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms. Schoolboy. The whining schoolboy with his satchel, creeping like a snail. Teenager. The lover, sighing like furnace. Young man. A soldier, full of strange oaths. Middle-aged. Wise and experienced. Old man. Old and nothing like his former self, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. Dotage and death. Senility, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. As Diane and I approach the last stage, each moment becomes more precious. I need to shrug off that which does not matter. Discard the frivolous. Reject silly diversions. I need to embrace Diane's concept of now, and whatever happy moments that might come along. It's a difficult task. This is a YouTube video based on my social media entries on dementia. I welcome your thoughts and prayers. If you are engaged in similar struggles, I also welcome your likes and suggestions.